guys, welcome back to another episode of the Anime Cast. And in today's podcast special, we have two guests, Silver and Shaq. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
Hey guys, I'm Silver.
Hey guys, I'm Shaq. Nice to meet you.
And do you want to talk about what kind of an anime fan you are?
Yes, of course. So I usually watch shonen. I grew up watching shonen. Yeah, like Dragon Ball. Yeah, Dragon Ball was when I got to know I'm watching anime. So
Yes.
I used to watch Pokemon before, but I never knew it was anime.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's my journey. I got to know I'm watching anime after years after watching it.
Yeah, the same goes for me. So I started watching Dragon Ball on TV with my brother, where I didn't know it was called anime until I started watching Death Note, where I was introduced to anime, but then I got to know that Dragon Ball and Pokemon were considered anime.
So
This
everyone
started with the
anime,
same thing.
Every guy started with the same starter anime, which was Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah, I feel like this
Actually,
is
it
a
was
script.
Pokemon.
Oh,
It was
Because Dragon
Pokemon.
Ball came years after Pokemon.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
Oak's exception. I think all of us started with Pokemon, right?
I think this is a story for every Indian child, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
Now
Yeah.
the new story is bad, but yeah, let's not go there.
And then the part where they start putting Hindi versions of
Oh
that.
god.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
The Pokemon Hindi version ruined it for me, where I stopped
Yeah,
watching
yeah,
Pokemon.
This is the part where you transition on to, okay, let me find the English
Yeah,
version.
Yeah,
exactly.
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 Makes
Now
sense.
coming to that, we're here for a very special reason.
Okay, so that
Sasha,
leads
do you want
me
to talk
the-
about it?
That leads me to the point. Today's special is going to be about these guys selling One Piece to me because I've started and sadly stopped at Lockdown arc because I kind
Can
of
you
fell
believe
asleep.
that?
Dude, like all of us are collectively
I
just.
get it.
Oh my
Yeah.
I get
god.
it. I get it. Honestly, I think I was the one who.
Is
said,
she really an
oh,
anime
shit.
fan?
Yeah, exactly.
Please.
Exactly.
Okay, sorry.
Okay,
please.
good question. Good question.
Don't question your senpai, sorry. But yeah, so today everyone's going to sell me on One Piece and what makes it so great so that I pick it back up because of the hype.
Yep.
So let me just go ahead and ask these guys questions, okay? So Oak, what was the
Gosh.
first thing you really liked about One Piece? What pulled you to it?
Here's the thing, right? I had the same journey as you. I watched a Lockdown and I'm like, this is comparable to Doraemon. What is the hype here? Okay. And the thing is, I'm like, if you look at the stats of Shonen, I told you I'm a Shonen Jump fan. One Piece is the highest selling manga. And I'm like, what about it is so good? And what is so good about it is the lore. I love the geography, the history, the way the world is built. It's better than Game of Thrones, okay? If you think Game of Thrones has a good world building. Anyway, so it's amazing. Do you like world building?
World building, yeah. What do you think?
Of course. So the reason I kept watching One Piece was because even in the starting I didn't like it a lot. I stopped at Arabasta for 2 months, but my friends kept pushing me these aren't the good arcs. Up ahead
Yeah.
the good arcs are there. So I just wanted to watch for those good arcs.
That's very strange because you kept selling Arabasta to me, saying, "Oh, that is the peak.
See,
that is the peak."
once you reach
Yeah,
the end,
Arabasta is like the starting
it's
point
very
where
important.
you start liking the story.
See, here's the thing of One Piece. It's a very gradual progression. See, if you think it's gonna get amazing at one point, it won't. But once you look back, I'm like, oh, that was bad. This is much better, and it's going to get better. And so you stay on for the journey.
Like the best thing in One Piece is the suspense which they intend to show you in the later episodes, which make you want to stick to the anime.
Okay.
Yeah, you should know that something good is coming.
Okay.
That they don't sell it to you straight up, to be honest. But you just have to know something good is coming. We
Yeah.
even people who are caught up to the manga, we don't know what the good thing is.
Yeah,
It's
we
just
are yet
coming.
to know who, the character who was literally introduced in the first episode. We still don't know who he is.
Oh, whoa. So, you're saying that the tying down of the story is just done really well.
Yeah, it's done really well, but we are in the point where it's taken a bit too long for him to reveal his identity or whoever he is, but it seems to be going really well.
Okay, I have no context of what he's saying, but
So-
I'm going to trust the fact that.
Yeah, but it might sound very cliche, but One Piece is actually about the journey. It's not about a single arc.
That is very true.
It's the build up that makes it worth it.
Yeah, I think the initial appeal of One Piece is that they just do things for no reason, and
Yeah,
you should really like that. Like if you think about, okay, I'm just gonna compare it to Naruto because you have watched Naruto and you really like Naruto.
Oh, I love it.
So I think Naruto, the story happens to him. Like the Akatsuki are after him, so he has to react. It's not like that with One Piece. One Piece is like it's his will that he wants to do this thing. He can quit like tomorrow and say I'm done, and that'll be fine. But
And he keeps finding his own problems.
Okay.
So like he keeps confronting
He
his.
being Luffy.
Yeah.
exactly,
Okay.
Luffy. Yeah.
So what are top arcs for you guys? Like what do you think were the top arcs that I should look out for when I'm
Marineford. Marineford is like the best arc till now they have shown.
Okay.
Personally, mine is Sabody because like the auction house incident. That is my favorite in
I
the
actually-
whole series. Like
Yeah.
nothing compares to that.
I-
Even Marineford.
Here's the thing, right? I think the most common thing about One Piece is that Wano is the best arc. Like there is no I think discussion for that because Wano, he just brings in the cavalry. Like
Yeah.
he just gets everything good about Oda is just like presented to you. But if you talk about my favorite arc, the thing about One Piece is I really like the the story and like the lore and the world building and people just interacting, which is why even I like Sabodi Archipelago because there is a fight, but that's not the highlight of it.
Okay.
Like I think it's
And
there.
and that is where the true story starts. Like how the character develops himself. Like after that, what happens to his friends in that arc, basically.
Okay.
Exactly. I think Sabodi is where things happen to Luffy and he has to react to it.
Okay.
Exactly. Like most of the character development happens in
Happens in Sabori.
Character development for Luffy,
For Luffy.
and all the
And the
characters.
Yeah.
world, and we get
Yeah,
to know
mostly
more
for
about
Luffy,
it.
but yeah.
Mostly, yeah, is Luffy and his crewmates.
Okay. So is One Piece written in the point of view of Luffy alone or?
No, all the characters.
All the characters.
Okay. So
It's
who are your
basically a
favorite-
third party explaining about Luffy's life.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Pretty much. But yeah, I think we do follow only Luffy's journey because there are points where the crew don't tag along, and that's like we followed Luffy's journey. But yeah, he's the main character.
But what do you think? Who do you think is your favorite character who
my
had the
God.
best storyline? Because I want to look out for characters who are really prominent. Right now, I'm at Luffy because I always love the main character, and I really like Sanji because of his fight style.
If you haven't started Grand Line, then you haven't been introduced to half of the things.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
yeah.
So, like, our favorite characters, if we say it out loud, it might be a spoiler for you. So, because, like, no,
You can
actually
say
not.
it, it's okay. Huh?
Yeah.
So, based on the whole anime I've watched, my favorite character is Zoro.
Okay, Zoro I know.
Yeah. So, Zoro is. But actually, the favorite character is Shanks. But
I
we.
love Shanks.
Yeah.
I've already seen him too.
No,
The one
but-
thing I would say is I think you know about Shanks as much as we do.
Yeah,
Like,
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
we know about Shanks as much
So
as
that was the guy we are talking about. He was literally introduced in the first episode, and we still don't know anything about him.
and that's 1,000 chapters in. We
Yeah.
know as
Oh
much
my
about
God,
him.
that guy was so cool. I would honestly watch it.
Literally-
We're all waiting.
Which
So-
is why the movie is that awaited for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's a movie coming out soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So who's your favorite characters?
You've not see. It's a tie between Sanji and Doflamingo for me.
Okay.
Like you should. It's about their lore.
Okay.
It's
what
about
is
lore.
it? What is it about their lore? Like their personal development, or how they interact with characters, how they're fighting?
It's a personal development, and it's like a very emotional story.
Yeah.
It's very emotional.
That's true.
And of course, there is the same, you relate with the villain arc thingy.
Okay.
Yeah.
But also, he's just so good at the same time. Like, you're not like, oh, he's doing the right thing. It's just that he's doing amazing things. So, that is the thing. And for me, mainly, who I really like, it's a group of characters. It's called the Worst Generation, okay?
Okay.
And why I really like them is that apparently these characters were not in Oda's plan. When he got to this one arc, he's like, this arc seems a little bit bland, so let me come and think of new things. He came up with these characters on spot, half the story is done.
Yeah.
And then they integrate so well with the story after that. It's amazing. I
And
think
now
it's
we
really
can
good.
think back, if these characters weren't introduced, what would have happened to One Piece?
Okay.
Exactly.
So they were that prominent. Which arc do they come in?
They all
Sabodi.
come after
Yeah, I think it's
Sabodi.
Sabodi.
Subword. They come in Subword.
Yeah.
Okay.
And each one, if you think about it, when you introduce a group of 9 characters, one person doesn't stand out. But I feel like all of them stand
Yeah,
out.
all of them. They all have a prominent role in
Are they
the story.
villains or
That's debatable.
The debatable.
See, they are pirates, so they are considered the villains.
Oh,
but
for sure.
So
But-
here's the dichotomy of One Piece. Like the main character is a pirate who, like, you know,
Yeah, the whole story is about pirates, so naturally.
yeah,
they have to. Like, he has to sell why being a pirate is a good thing,
Yeah,
and he does that very well. Like Oda does that really well.
right. So are they villains or heroes though?
That's
Debatable.
debatable.
yeah,
it's-
exactly.
You
That's
can't really take a
in
side.
Are
what
they
pers-
like the Akatsuki?
Not
no,
really.
not at
No,
all.
no.
Not
Okay,
at all.
okay.
You almost cannot compare this because it just
Yeah.
goes in a different tangent.
Yeah, because the Akatsuki have a goal. These people are chasing after a goal which they don't know if it's real or not. Like no
Exactly.
one knows.
exactly. Yeah.
Here's the thing about One Piece. You think Luffy wants to become the king of the pirates, but we don't know what that means.
Yeah, see, Luffy thinks in a totally different way. So we don't know what to him the pirate king means.
Mhm.
So even he doesn't know
So,
what's the
1,000 episodes in, you still don't know why Luffy wants
No.
to become.
No.
We don't know, not that why he wants to become. We don't know what being a pirate king of pirate means.
Oh no,
To
actually
him.
Luffy has said that once.
No, he has said
He
that
said-
to Shanks that I will become the pirate king. But we don't know what according to him is the pirate king.
Yeah.
Oh no, no,
there's-
I think there's this scene
the-
in Bharate where Sanji asks him, why do you want to become the pirate king?
Okay.
And then Luffy says that. But I don't know if that'll be spoiling. So
It won't be spoiled. We'll
I
just
watched
say
Bharati, yeah.
no. We'll just say
I'm
that
not sure if it was in
we
Bharati though.
don't know. See, the thing is, anytime Luffy introduces himself, he'll be like, "I'm the guy who's going to become the king of the pirates."
Yeah.
Okay, but we don't think that is the real thing, or we don't know what if that means what we think it means.
So far I've gathered that anything that is obvious is not obvious with this story.
Not
And for some
everything.
reason, everything that starts in the first episode or like in the beginning episode still don't get concluded in thousand
Thousand
episodes.
chapters
Absolutely.
and episodes, yeah.
So, but why? What makes it stick with you guys? Like, what is it about the journey that you really like?
Like I find the storytelling really nice. Like the way
Yeah.
Oda ties up small details from like almost 500 episodes ago to a point now.
Okay.
That's insane. Like,
And if you think
and
about
there
it,
are barely any plot holes.
and if you think about it, that is 10 real world years.
Yeah.
Where if you think about a mangaka, he has to like, do you think he thought about it 10 years in advance? Also, like if you think about the core themes, for me, what I really like about One Piece is the core theme, is that it's that being free, you know? I want freedom, and we really don't know what that means, being free.
Exactly.
But he finds out, like he goes on an adventure to find out. It's like very subtle, I would say.
So you're saying the core theme that you really liked was the freedom aspect, like what it means to be free.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is what they explore.
Yeah,
So
correct.
do you guys have core themes that you really enjoyed? Like what did you take away from One Piece that was a core?
No,
theme?
it's just a goofy guy just having this way with his crews and enjoying his time with his crewmates and just going on a journey, eating whatever he finds.
Yeah, that's
Like,
true.
yeah, eating whatever he finds, then bashing the hell out of people who oppose him or like does something bad to his friends or something like that. So that was like, yeah, that's good. I can keep watching this.
Makes sense.
I mean, it's a very trippy show.
Yeah.
Honestly, the manga might not be that trippy if you read it, but the anime is very trippy.
So this anime, like, it has a few fight scenes, but those fight scenes are done really well.
Okay.
Like especially, I don't read manga. I just watch the anime, but in the anime they've shown it very well.
Okay.
Here's my take on that, is that I feel like shonen battle has become, I don't know whether I just stopped watching it or I feel like other parts of One Piece is like way better than the battle. But now I just feel like battle, especially the anime, it goes on for 10 episodes.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm just like, I know one of you is going to win in the end, so I'll just like, go till there and check who won. I feel like, battle is not the best part of
Yeah.
One
One
Piece.
Piece.
Yeah, like when you compare One Piece to Naruto, you can't really compare the action scenes. Naruto takes the win.
Anyone has a opposite take to this?
Yeah, so the dialogues during the fight are worth watching. Like,
Okay.
there is this one fight in Marineford, which is why I bought the manga for
Oh,
Marineford.
you bought the manga for a while.
I
Yeah.
did.
You know,
I have one volume.
I was just thinking, I'm going to buy one volume of One Piece. I think it's going to be the Oden volume.
Okay.
That is
okay,
also
okay.
so good. But Marineford.
No, yeah, but then Marineford, there's this one fight with amazing dialogues.
Yeah.
That was why I got that exact volume.
But
Yes.
why? What was it about Marineford? What was the theme for Marineford that was?
So let me like tie it up, okay? I won't give you any spoilers, but it's like everyone you've met till now is fighting everyone else.
Ooh, that is fun.
Yeah.
I mean,
that
it's a
is really-
shonen. There is going to be war, so.
Yeah, but this one is like,
A showdown of sorts.
Yeah.
yeah, you almost seeing like if you watch One Piece till now, it's like they go to an island, they forget about the character, go to the next island, forget about the character.
Yeah.
But in Marineford, they come together.
This is literally crew versus the other crew.
Crew.
And it's not like just the head of the crew fighting the head of the crew. It's like the whole crew is needed to win your battle or
Yeah.
fight.
Wow, that's
And I'll tell you one more thing I really like about this. This is not a spoiler. His original crew doesn't come with him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't
So-
know what that
Okay,
means.
we're
Yeah.
stepping into spoiler territory.
It's not a
But
spoiler,
The crew,
but okay.
crew right now for me, in as far as I watched, is Nami, Zoro, Sanji, and Luffy himself, and what is that?
Chopper.
No,
that guy with the.
she has not watched. She's not gone to Grand Line at all.
At-
Oh, correct.
Lockdown.
I've just started. I remember seeing
Usopp.
Lagoon. Usopp, yes.
Yeah.
You forgot Usopp. So
Really?
disrespect.
I haven't picked
The
up
god
One
himself.
Piece after in like 5 months. So, do these characters have like take a center stage? They all have their own storyline.
Yes.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes, they do.
And I'll tell you one thing. I know you as a person, you really like loyalty stories.
Yeah, I do.
And the entire crew, every decision that they make is driven based on their loyalty to Luffy.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes.
Yes. Like
Like
there are moments where it's like very prominent, but there are also like very small things that they just do which just show their loyalty to Luffy.
So, like Zoro, you can tell Zoro is like the most loyal to Luffy.
I can see that already.
Yeah. Like he was literally the first guy he
recruited.
Yeah.
Like Luffy recruited, but then like he sees Luffy as like a friend as well as a captain. Like he has that respect and that friendship.
But it automatically came like.
Yeah.
I don't know why is it that people feel loyal to the main character?
Yeah,
It's
that's
just
the
his
question.
goofiness. It's like, yeah, we haven't like don't know like the exact reason what makes them so loyal to him or anything, but they just do.
So here's the thing. You just think like, why is Zoro coming with Luffy? Right? That's what I thought in the beginning. But like if you go into Zoro's character, it will explain itself.
Okay.
Like each character, I feel like they explain like it like they don't explain it with words but with actions.
Okay.
I would say that.
Okay. But you think that Zoro is the character who had the most amount of loyalty? What do you think, Susan?
I think, honestly, it's a fact that Zoro has the most loyalty to
Yeah.
Luffy. Like, you can see it.
I think like Zoro has the first moment of loyalty. That's what I would say. But if you think about it, Sanji has his moment, Jinbei has his moment. Everybody has their moments.
Yeah.
No, but then see, so in the first scene, right, there's who's that guy? The Marine, he throws the rice ball on the floor. And Luffy picks it up, he eats it, or
Yeah.
he gives it to
He
Zoro.
gives it to Zoro,
gives it to
Zoro
Zoro.
eats it. And that's when...
Right.
yeah.
So then there is a very similar moment in Wano where someone drops food and then Luffy and Zoro
Yeah.
get triggered.
Oh,
So then
Sanji gets triggered.
No,
But
no,
okay.
no, it was Zoro.
No.
Zoro.
Like
There's
like-
a flashback to Zoro remembering
Oh,
that, and then
flashbacks.
he belts the shit out of the guy who dropped the food.
Yes.
Sanji is the cook, right?
yes.
So why is he not triggered?
He wasn't there at the
He
moment.
wasn't
wasn't
there.
Oh, here's one more thing about One Piece I have to tell you about. It's not a spoiler, I'm telling you now only. Now, if you think about it, they go to one island for some reason. In the beginning, it's just to recruit people, right? But in the Grand Line arc, they go, and the reason comes after they go. They just go there, okay? Okay, but after the time skip, like, the reason why they're going to the next island will be fleshed out in the before, before. And so the storyline for the next arc starts before, is fleshed out before, and then it's like they split, and then there are multiple scenes happening. It's not just one scene where all of them are together. So it's like multiple scenes happening together, and they all tie together in the end.
Okay, little bit confusing, but I get the gist.
You get the gist.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so coming to speaking of characters itself, who do you think was a strong female character that stuck with you? Because I know that you keep talking about Robin. What is it about Robin that you love so much?
I mean, firstly, it's Oda's drawing.
Like how he's presented her.
Okay.
Okay, look. About females in One Piece.
We
Yeah.
already,
God. No, it's like
know what happened.
no. See, you know Nami, right? You know how Nami is and all that. You
That was
know.
annoying.
No, she listen. After one point, she forgoes her personality and gets boobs,
Okay.
and that is her like that is the substitute he makes, and I'm like very annoyed with that
Is
because
that why you liked Robin's drawing?
I mean, it's not
True. He
It's
does.
somewhat,
He
like,
does. He keeps saying it to me.
But I think Robin is a good character.
Character development is really good for what is that? What was that arc called?
Enies Lobby.
Enies Lobby, yes.
Yeah.
That's
With
true.
Robin.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
And
so-
like about Robin, she's not strong as a fighter. She's strong as a character. Like
Yeah.
like the importance in the story given on Robin is really good. I really like that.
And who's your favorite female character? Who do you think really stuck with you with One Piece?
So I can't say like the favorite character, but I liked when Boa Hancock was introduced.
Yeah,
Is she a
she's a female.
That's a female name. Okay. Sorry.
Yeah.
No, to be honest, there are like what I can think of 3 characters that are main who are females.
Yeah.
So there's not much to choose from.
So Nami doesn't take center stage again.
She's a part of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
She doesn't have her moment, according to me. I really hope she gets her moment.
When Boa was introduced, was like one of the like Luffy acquires a power, so that was like the most useful power he gets.
Okay. And you remember Boa because of Luffy getting the power, or because Boa is
Boa is Boa.
That
so,
scene is good.
Yeah.
And like what I also it's kind of really funny, and this is not a spoiler, guys, that Boa Hancock is smitten for Luffy, and it's really funny.
Yeah, I like how she acts in front of him.
Okay.
Yeah, when she's like a super strong lady and all of that, but when Luffy is around, she goes.
She goes, yeah.
So Luffy has a simp in the show. Which
Yes.
is
Yeah.
an actual girl instead
Yeah.
of a guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine Sanji doesn't have a simp. Luffy has the simp.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Sanji is the sim.
Sanji
Yeah,
is
he's
a
a
simp. Sanji used to simp. Is simping for Nami right now.
He simps
simps
for
for
every girl.
Okay.
Every girl.
Yeah, if he sees a female character in the anime, he'll be a sim for her.
Exactly, and that's kind of annoying.
And
in the
it's
beginning.
not only one girl. If there are 5 girls, he'll be simping over all the 5.
And if there's a new character who's not introduced till now, she's there, she's got the boobs, he's simping for her. Yeah, and that's super annoying in the beginning, but he has a character arc as to why that came about,
Yeah.
and
Okay. So
Sanji's backstory is one
so
of the best.
Yes.
the best.
It's
Which is
one
why
of-
he's one of my favorite characters.
He actually
He's tied for me.
for me it was Zoro before. After the Whole Cake Island arc, it was Sanji.
Yeah,
Yeah.
correct.
I feel
So
like
what is it about Sanji's arc that you?
I
really
don't
like?
want to give you too many.
Don't give me spoilers, but tell
It's a
me
very
like
heart
elements.
touching story.
It's like what
Okay.
happens to him in his childhood, like made him the character. I mean, that's the
Every
reason
character.
for
Okay, so-
every character, but still, like he's defined it so well. After watching that, you can tell why Sanji is such a simp and like why he acts the way he is.
exactly.
Okay.
And to put it to you in a very non-spoilery way, he had to make a choice between, very hard choices
Right.
about loyalty.
Oh,
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
So this makes sense. Like you guys initially said that Sanji, every little thing kind of adds up, and now you're telling me how Sanji's simping, a very small part of the story, makes sense because of his backstory.
Yes.
Yeah, and this happens for every character almost. I mean, not every character, but like a lot of characters.
So like, see, I can say that Zoro is the only guy we don't know what truly happens to him.
Exactly. We
But
still
we
don't know.
are shown.
That isn't like.
I mean,
fully
Yeah,
shown.
that's just a part of it.
see, we're shown and we seem like that's it. But then we feel like that's not it because other characters got much more. But we
Okay.
still don't know what's more.
Did
Yeah.
Nami get her?
Yeah,
moment?
see,
Yeah.
everyone
Nami
till
is
now,
Zoro.
like whoever's in the crew, has gotten their backstory, including Zoro. But we don't know much about Zoro itself. Like where is he actually from? Like they haven't told anything about his like where was he born or who's his parents or anything. We don't know anything about them.
Yeah,
Like the depth of Zoro's backstory isn't as much as the other characters.
Yeah.
exactly. We don't.
Even
just
though it
feels
started
like
out with Zoro, like because he was the first crewmate and they had to say something about him, like how he was in his childhood, there isn't much.
Okay.
That's true. And you get to know that only after you meet other characters and say, hey, these people got like
Yeah.
much more. Zoro
And we're
is
still
coming.
waiting for it.
Yeah.
How many characters are there in the crew?
Like including Luffy, it might be 9.
So here's the thing. This is in the manga, okay? It's the first chapter, so don't call this a spoiler. He kind of wakes up and he's like, I think 10 crew members would be
Exactly,
good.
yeah.
So that's what he
Yeah.
says. So the plan is to recruit 10, I guess.
Okay. So, but like these are 10 main crewmates. Are there side crewmates and all?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, okay.
There are allies. Allies are there. And this is not as far. At one point.
No, let's not get into that because
Yeah.
that is a little spoiler territory.
Okay, fine.
Uh,
Let's just say he has a lot of support.
okay.
Hmm.
Okay.
Apart from the crew.
He has a lot of friends like who are willing up to fight for him.
So, is this because of his top no jutsu?
No. It's not
No,
because of Top
Then-
Ninjutsu.
it's literally because he doesn't talk that much.
It's because
He doesn't care.
Yeah,
It's
No,
it's
no,
like
he-
his
actions.
simplicity which makes them just like get attracted to him. Like
it's like he doesn't talk. He does like actions more than words. He saves them or like.
so
whatever.
it's like see even Itachi, we thought him as a bad character, but then when we got to know him, like there are more fans of Itachi than Naruto.
Disclaimer: I am not a Itachi fan.
You see, we can't get along.
Yeah, see,
I feel like there was a lot of plot holes with this character.
see, yeah, there is like
I'm gonna get attacked if I
Naruto
talk
as a
about
whole anime has a lot of plot holes,
That's true.
but
That's
like based on the characters, I like Itachi is the top.
Every person likes Itachi.
Get back. Yeah, I know. Itachi is the best, but like in One Piece, there are 20 bests.
But
Yeah.
who? So Itachi is like that anti-hero
Yeah.
character. Is there like an anti-hero character in One Piece?
I don't think so. Is there? Like
No.
no one who's very strikingly big, very is very big. Maybe in one of the small arcs, island arcs, there might be someone.
I mean, there is Akainu, but
Kind of. I think Aokiji more than Akainu.
why? I mean, okay.
Like,
let's not
we are
get
going
into
into
that.
spoiler territory
yeah.
there, but yeah. We
Yeah.
think
And I really like Aokiji.
there's no one who's come out yet. Like,
Okay.
we
Yeah.
feel like it will in the future. We don't know.
So the thing with anti-heroes is that the character is showing one thing initially, and later on something
Correct.
else gets
Yeah.
revealed. Sorry.
Yes.
So, but is there are there characters like that? Is what I'm asking with. One
It's
Piece.
not like good bad, but it's
See, they
Bad,
are bad,
better.
but why is he bad? So it's not like
It's like a pain sort of thing.
yeah.
Pain
He's
from-
still considered bad, but he has his own reasons to be bad. So
Okay.
it's something like that.
Okay.
it's like they go from super like annoying cartoon villain to fleshed out villain for a reason kind of a thing.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah.
say that.
Kind of like Nagato from Naruto, or
Not exactly, but let's call it that for now, because I
Okay.
don't know
Yeah.
what else to
yeah,
say.
you have
Well,
to give me analogies.
Maybe Fujitora is the closest. then.
Fujitora.
Fujitora
Like,
is
there's
the
a lot of
closest.
moral, like whatever their values are and what they're made to do will be different.
Okay.
Let's say that.
Okay.
Huh.
Interesting. So, also, you guys initially, when you pitched One Piece to me, you guys mentioned that there are a lot of themes in One Piece which really stand out. Like everything in real life has a parallel at One Piece. We want to talk about that.
So there is slavery and what else? Slavery, racism.
So here's the thing, like in the world of One Piece, there's a lot of like nuggets like this. For example, their telephones is basically a snail. like a Din Mushi, which is really funny. Do you?
Yeah.
Like, is it there in the first part?
I
know.
don't think she's been introduced to that yet.
Okay, but basically, the technology is a little bit weird. Okay, and it's like in a world where the government has access to this great technology, but people don't.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's like that. So there are a lot of themes that come off of it, like where
It's like not every part is developed yet. So it's like there's not much communication between other islands and stuff.
Yeah.
So you don't know what's happening in the next island. Like,
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's
So
politics too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and the way it is that the government has this technology, so that's where the Marines have the upper hand.
Oh, so there is a government.
Yeah.
There is
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
ruling body.
Yes.
Also.
We don't know who it is, but it's there.
Okay.
yeah.
And you were talking about slavery. Where is that mentioned? What is? Are there other themes?
You
like,
I think you've gone through Arlong, right?
yeah.
So there's
Yeah.
a thing between fishmen and human.
Yep.
Yeah.
So that is fleshed out 100 times more later.
Yeah, I mean, Arlong sees humans and he says you. Like, he doesn't like Luffy Sanji entering his mansion, right?
Correct. Yeah.
It seems pretty like one-dimensional,
And
but
he-
there's a reason for that.
Yeah. It's like, why does the fisherman hate humans so bad?
Oh, there's a story for that.
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay. So any other themes like poverty is that explored?
Yeah, there is poverty, but
Yeah.
It's
not that much.
it's
That's
not
significant.
It's not that significant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's government being all spreading propaganda.
Oh
and
wait,
that-
there is poverty now. Nami.
No, Nami.
Nami's story
you,
was-
You know Nami's story. She
Yeah.
was poor.
Yeah, it's basically the Arlong thing.
Yeah.
But that's the only theme.
I don't think there's more.
Yeah, there are like few scenes of it being shown, but yeah, like
corruption, all that.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
that's-
corruption. Yeah.
That's like one of the biggest
Yes.
About scamming and
scamming.
Yeah, I mean, depends on how you like call like
people
how do you,
cheating each other, basically.
that. I mean, sure.
Yeah.
Though Flamingo was the whole scam, but like it's, I mean, we don't know why he's. Anyway.
and yeah, and there's slavery, like it's shown in Wano.
Okay, and okay. So, why do you think these characters are relatable to real life? Like, what do you relate personally from One Piece?
For me, it would just be the freedom part, like because I
Yeah,
don't
yeah, travel.
travel. Yeah.
Travel is what I really like about One Piece.
But how do you relate it to your life? Which part of One Piece you could relate to your own life? Because the thing with anime
that's a
is
tough
always
one.
that you
can't
learn
really
something.
See,
tell,
One Piece
but-
is not that deep, okay?
Yeah.
Like,
It's not deep.
It's not deep. It's fun. Like, let's not go into, oh, why did it affect my life so much?
Okay.
Like, it's fun. Like, it's like you hate your life, so you watch anime.
Okay.
That's how One Piece is.
So
So-
you liked the freedom aspect of it.
Yeah, it's like it's not only one aspect which I liked in One Piece. It's like basically how the story is constructed, which makes you stick to One Piece. It's not that relatable, nor you can't say it's bullshit.
Okay.
It's just good where you want to keep watching it.
So this is something I would really like because it doesn't have the relatability aspect,
Yeah.
but like it's fun to watch.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So and there is people who haven't watched One Piece say, give reason that it's too long. But once you start watching One Piece, you'll feel like there aren't enough episodes.
See,
Okay.
like, if you think about it, do you, like, the only thing I can compare it to properly was Hunter x Hunter. Have you liked
Yeah.
and watched Hunter x
Yeah.
Hunter?
Yes.
Of course.
It's like a never-ending adventure.
Correct.
Now imagine Togashi was actually committed to writing Hunter x Hunter. You'll get One Piece.
Ah.
Yeah, it's like that.
It's like that.
Shaq really liked the freedom aspect that he really enjoyed, and so did Oak. And what do you think? Because you talk about it the most, Silver, so you should
Right.
have something that stands out.
Yeah,
to
so
you.
Silver was the
So
guy.
it's not relatable. So I really like all. So Oda takes you through an emotional roller coaster through the whole journey. That's what I really liked.
Okay.
And he ties up everything, right? I just love the storytelling. It's not that it's relatable.
Yeah.
It's just the storytelling that stands out to me.
Okay. So, but it did make you feel good, like.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah, but like coming on to that, like how you said it's too much. I understand it's too much because even when I got into it, I'm like, oh my god, it's so much, especially the anime. So just think about good content that's never ending. Don't you just want it to be never ending?
But you only good content is subjective, right?
Yeah, okay, that's the problem with One Piece, where good is, it's never one point where it gets good.
Huh.
It's just good throughout, but in different ways.
Oh. So, would you say that anybody who watches One Piece would really enjoy it?
If you
Because
stick
there
to
is
it,
something-
Yes.
There is something
So,
about One Piece that
some
will
some
appeal.
arcs are really stretched out and boring. So like even if you stick through that, you will adore One Piece.
So every type of person will enjoy One Piece.
Yeah.
Yes, but not the anime. I have to go against the anime because, like, I watch the anime because, like, I have a hard time reading manga in general. But then, if you think about it, it's like you think that there's never-ending content, but at one point they're just slowing down time and they're not. It's not actually never-ending content.
Right.
Yeah.
So, like, I actually did this when I watched One Piece in 2x, and the dialogues are like in normal paced, like normal dialogues.
Okay.
So there's this ask, which is the Doflamingo arc. What is it called?
Oh my God, Dressrosa.
Dressrosa.
Yeah, Dressrosa. It is a span of
One day.
one day, which the episodes are around 40 episodes.
And that is
40?
one piece. One piece. Like the original manga has, original anime has 100 episodes.
So here,
The
imagine,
incidents of that just happen in one day, 24 hours.
Yeah, it's 24 hours event.
and
But how do I stick through anything that is like that? You know, like when I
Read
hear
the
about
manga.
you
it,
have to you have to read the manga, or you have to watch it in 2x. You have to find your own way.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you never know when there's a good part coming. And
Yeah,
if you
you
read the
ca-
manga for that, you might not get the kind of thrill you get with the anime.
Yeah, but even fight scenes, I feel like it's dragged on like
Yeah.
unrealistically too much. Like,
But about fight scenes, like you can't really understand what's going on in the manga.
I generally, my comprehension with manga is less, so I agree with you.
Yeah.
But I feel like in the Marineford arc, like we just said, like according to me, I know there are like thousands of characters, but anything happens, we have to check in with 10 people to see what they
Right.
think, and
Yeah.
that's super annoying. Like, go on to the next thing. I know what they're going to think based on the characters that is built up till now.
So the repetitive theme is that there will be 10 characters giving you their own perspective about an incident.
No, that's only in fights. I mean, like,
That's
actually,
only in.
Marineford.
Yeah,
actually,
only
it's
in
only in
Marineford.
Marineford. Yeah. Like, even though like the plot itself is really good, like he said, like anything happens, we have to check in with 10 other people to see what they're thinking. And
Yeah.
that's super annoying.
So another theme that you really see in anime is that every fight scene, every emotion is kind of captured in the theme songs or the OSTs. So what is it about, does One Piece have these OSTs? Because the only thing I'm familiar with is the first opening theme song.
And that is arguably the best. Like,
It's really good.
it's really good.
Okay.
Okay,
I don't think any other song after that comes close to that.
But do they have their own theme songs? What stands out for you guys?
So-
I basically don't listen to intros and outros,
Same.
so I am very sorry about that. I don't have any comments.
Okay,
No,
so
but like, to be honest, even when you look at it, I know even Naruto was like never ending and stuff, but they really put in the effort with the music. But I feel like the same two themes is played throughout One Piece.
okay.
Luffy's theme and
Uh-huh.
the very, very, very strongest. That, if you know what that OST is.
I
It's
don't
the-
think I know the name.
Okay, like, but it's the same music. It's very recognizable for sure.
Okay.
Like, it's like in Wano they use the same music. I think Wano they might have changed it up. I forgot. But like in the first episode they use the same thing. I wish there was more, but it's really good. I like this song really well.
Yeah.
So, but if you had to pick Shaq, do you feel like there is a song that stands out for you?
And you can't particularly say a song. It's just like in these few episodes, Luffy sings.
Oh.
So I just like that. I haven't listened to any intro or outro, so I don't know any of the songs.
Because music kind of sets the mood for everything, right? So that's why I'm looking forward to having that extra drama while watching.
I don't think it's there.
Yeah.
Well, I think the best song in One Piece must be Bink Sake. Like, if you heard it now, you wouldn't like it. But
Okay.
you would like it more after you see the setting of why the song is played and where it's played.
Right.
Exactly. Like, those are very contextual songs.
Makes
This is not OST as such.
Makes sense.
But
So
yeah.
yeah, so far I'm understanding that there is no OST, but the whole story is brilliant and that you guys really liked it a lot.
Definitely.
And honestly, more than talking about this offline, talking about it in the podcast got me fully hyped up.
Yeah.
So I think
Finally.
I'm not even done talking about it.
It's like if you knew a bit more of the story, we could have got into more of the.
Lore.
Then
Yeah.
we should
Lore
definitely
is
do a
really
part
good.
2 after I finish watching it.
Exactly,
Like a
but
proper
At least
episode.
come to Marineford and finish Marineford. Like we'll have a lot more to talk about.
Right.
But honestly, like, listen to me. One Piece does not have spoilers. There are like a couple of major ones which are very prominent to the story, but these are not spoilers. They're just nuggets, which that's what I think.
Okay.
Anyway,
So fine. So I mean I'm gonna stay off of all spoilers because like
Yeah, don't Google One Piece. Don't.
the minute I say
Don't
One
even-
Piece on Google somehow it gets added onto the search. So I don't know. But anyway.
Spoilers are fun.
Yeah, I don't know. why.
Unpopular opinion.
Unpopular. Okay. But anyway, it was fun to hear about One Piece from you guys. I mean, I'm more hyped up now than I was before, for sure, because like I feel like I got a better idea of all the characters and the storyline. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, no
and
problem.
I hope you guys got hyped up as well if you haven't watched One Piece, or you agree with us if you guys watch One Piece. So follow us on our social media.
The Anime Cast 1 at Twitter.
The Anime Cast at Instagram.
And thank you guys for joining us. You wanna
Thank you
sign off?
for having us.
Thank you for listening to us, guys.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye.
Bye.